Okay, my daily review. We're going to start with S&P on the daily. We did get the closure over the 200-day moving average and the 20-day moving average today, and we did barely close above this neckline, which I was expecting us to go there. Even if we were to continue downward, was expecting us to go at least to here. We did that just today. We broke over these highs that we couldn't get above, or the 200-day, and we broke above that and had a pretty good green day today. Let's see. Let's look at the hour. I didn't take a trade on ES today. I took a little scalp on NQ. My big trade of the day was gold. But anyway, let's see. So woke up the morning before market open. We look bullish. So the only thing I should be looking for are bullish setups on the 5-minute. Let's see. This was the 8 o'clock candle. So at 8 o'clock, we went below the 5 EMA and got to VWAP. And if I were just trading the hour, I could have just got in when we got above this previous candle or at the 5 EMA, whichever, and just taking that long. Let's see. The rest of the day, let's see, we got below the 5 EMA here and could have gotten back in long once we got back to the 5 EMA or above the previous candle, whichever looks good at the time. And that could have been another long. Let's look at the 5-minute. Okay, yeah, the 5-minute. We had, if I was trading a 5-minute, we got this this candle confirmed our bullish cross with the 5 and the 20. And then we came back down to the 5 EMA here. And this could have been taken up for a long. Then we also came back down here. This is actually kind of the trade I took on NQ. We had a close under the 5. Then we had a confirmation over the 5. We didn't really get back to the 5 EMA like I would have liked. We just went up. But then we had another close under the 5. This was the confirmation above the 5, which was at that neckline, which I had drawn out. You can see on the daily. And we kind of consolidated there. We didn't really want to, we weren't sure about it. We went a little higher. We came back down. Could have taken this up. And this black line here is just what I have put there as a level on the 5-minute I was looking at. But anyway, we came back down on the 5-minute, which you're only supposed to have been taking long. So at this point, I just keep holding my hand still. And then we came back for a bullish setup when we closed above the 50 EMA with this green candle. We had our pullback and then we came back up. So that could have been taken long. But yeah, today was a really bullish day. It was a good day. And so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Okay, NQ, pretty much similar. Only difference on NQ is we did not have a closure over the 200-day. We had a closure over the 20, but we did not close over the 200-day. So we got to see the closure over the 200-day on the 20. NQ. On NQ or the NASDAQ, we kind of want to see a closure over the 200 because right now it's looking like resistance until we, see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, same. We broke over this and we just went higher. We haven't hit the neckline really. The neckline on this would be here. So we kind of haven't gotten there quite yet either. So we may have a little bit more to go. And then we may hit all-time highs. Who knows? All right, let's see. On the hour, I'm pretty sure we're bullish. Yes, we're completely bullish. The 5 EMA is completely away from the 20 EMA. So I only should be looking for longs. Right here, this candle we got below, we had a pullback under the 5 EMA. So this could have been taken coming back up above this candle or at the 5 EMA. And that could have been a nice long. Let's look at the 5 minute and I'll go over the trade I took today. Okay, I took this, it was a scalp. I had already taken the gold trade, and I wasn't supposed to take this trade because I had told myself if I have a P&L over 300, I'm going to stop for the day, because last time I had 350 and I did something that I didn't think was a good trade. So 300 is a good P&L for me at this stage until I'm proving myself that I'm getting $300 trades constantly. But anyway, I saw we had this red candle. We hit the 20, and then we had this candle here close above the 5. So I got in at the pullback. I got in somewhere here at along right at the 5 EMA, and I had a 1-to-1. So it was just a quick scalp because I felt guilty because I wasn't supposed to trade because I had already hit my daily limit. So I just took a quick scalp on that. I think I got like 130 points, $130 or something like that. And it's the same as ES, just longs. Just look for longs. Just take longs because the hour was still looking bullish. So just take the longs. All right. And then gold, which I took a trade on gold. I took a short on gold on the daily. All right, on Friday, we got below the 5 EMA, and we went back up and closed above it. Starting off today, we opened at it, we went up above it, but then we started falling down. Let's see on the hour. All right. Early in the morning, we looked flat. When I started looking, I noticed that it looked like we were rejecting going above the 50. All these wicks rejecting the 50-day moving average. So I felt like we would probably be going short. So I was going to look for shorts. Even though we were flat on the 1 hour, I typically, if we're flat, I just don't trade. But I saw that we were rejecting this 50-day moving average pretty hard. So I just, and also if I just looked at the 1 hour, we didn't get a confirmation candle until this red candle right here. So when this candle confirmed it, we kind of went, at a point we went sideways, but we finally did hit the 5 EMA before we fell back down to the 200. So basically our support was the 200-day moving average on the hour. We see that the market wasn't really wanting to get below that. All right, so to the 5 minute. All right. So the 5 minute to start the day, we looked to start the day off, we looked bearish. The trade that I took was we had this closure under the 200-day. The 200-day moving average is the gold line. And once we had this closure under the 200-day with this candle, I waited for a pull up, and it came back to the 5 minute. I don't think I was able to grab it that quick at the 5. Yeah, I did. No. I don't know. I got it somewhere in between here. In between this line, I drew this line as a line to get in short. If we broke this, I'm going to get in short. So we broke it here, and we broke and closed under the 200. So I was ready to get in short. We went to the 5 EMA, and I wanted to take that to here. And the reason why I wanted to take that to here was because it was a previous level right here. It was a previous, it had been to previous resistance, and then we would support again here. So I figured this would be an important level. So I drew a line there, and that was my target to get out. So I got in around here, and I got out here, and I made like $300 off of that. Let's see. And then we just floored it down, and this got over it, and this closed under it. Could have got in here, and that could have been a scalp. This got over, and we had to close under it. This would have been I would have got stopped out if I took this one because this one did not go further down. But because this was my target at the time, I shouldn't have been taking it because it pretty much hit it already. So in order to take this, I should have waited until we broke this. But if I had gotten this, I'd have got stopped out. And we went up, but then we came back down to it, though. But still, I should have waited until we broke this to go short because this was considered what I thought to be a demand level. And it turned out that it was a demand level. We wicked off of it pretty much here. And then we reversed off of it here too. So, but we did go back down to it. After this consolidation here, we went back down to it. So that's gold. Gold may pop back up again and make all-time highs. Who knows? Gold is extremely bullish. Crude, we actually did some movement here in crude today. Let's see. All right, yeah, we had the little slight closure over the 21-day moving average on the daily, and we just jetted above it today. Had a nice green candle, looking to maybe get to this level here. So I'm thinking somewhere between 71 and 72, possibly. All right, I didn't look to take any day trades on crude today. Although I did look at it a little bit, I didn't take any day trades. We were bullish. Should have only been looking for longs today. If I was just trading the hour, we closed below the 5 EMA. I could have got in at the 5 EMA or waited until we got at the top of this candle and took that up. Then we had another trade. We got below the 5 EMA, could have got back in at the 5 EMA and took that up. So let's see, on a 5-minute, looking only for longs, we had our bullish 5 EMA, black line, over the 20 EMA, red line. We had a closure over the 50-day moving average. We had our pullback, could have got back in right at the 50 or right at the 5 EMA, depends on how aggressive you wanted to be, and taking that up. I don't know what this green crude does, this crazy stuff sometimes. This green candle that wicked right here. Maybe something Trump said. I have no idea. But we closed over the 5, get back in at the 5, and have that trade for long. Got under. We had a close under here, over the 5 here, but we wasn't really interested in going lower. We just kind of consolidated until we hit the 5 EMA. We do that a lot too. And then once we hit the 5 EMA, then we went up. Then we started getting bearish. We had the bearish cross, but should have only been taking longs. And then we had a nice closure above the 50 EMA, and we had our bullish cross, 5 over the 20. And that happened at the close of the market. I think it must close at 1:30 Central. And we pulled back down and then could have gotten back in at the 50 EMA or the 5 EMA, depending on how aggressive you wanted to be, and took that long. So that's it for today. I didn't look at live cattle today. My day was pretty short. I was done at like 9:30-ish, like maybe before 9:30. This was my gold trade. I took that first, and I got the 300 from that one. And then I took that really quick NQ scalp that I shouldn't have taken because I was already over my daily limit for the day. I put a limit there because I didn't want to get careless and overtrade. I took this because it looked good. Actually I could have gotten more, but I just took a quick 1-to-1 because I felt guilty about trading and breaking a rule. So I didn't do so bad today. Let's see what tomorrow brings. See you tomorrow. Bye.